There we go. Good morning. Good morning, John. Thanks for joining me on Discord again. And guys, something a little bit different. We're going to do a GA flight today for FSEconomy. I owe some money to the bank on this aircraft. And before I lose it, I'm going to have to earn some more to actually pay it. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of GA with us. And obviously all the laughs and nonsense that comes with that. So
Time of day, is it dusk or?
no, this is a cheat. I think it's about 1 a.m. in real time there, or 12 a.m., something like that. So I just changed the time of day to make it visible for us so we can actually see the beautiful area.
Okay.
I'm just checking my text quickly. Last night I had so much interference and problems. I just need to make sure the stream actually works properly. Yeah. Right. So chats work and the stream works. I'm happy. We can do this. All right. I've already loaded my passengers and I've got my beautiful girlfriend with me again today, Uncle John.
I don't care long as it's the blonde.
It's the blonde. You'll see her just now.
It's all right. I don't mind her. Just keep your hands off her knees.
I'll do my best. She's also well taught. She's listened. There's her hands. It's all out of the way, and she's a good little girl. Check the fuel flow. There we go. Hey, Will. Good morning. We need to just check the NG over there. We don't want to get to about 15 before we introduce the fuel. Otherwise, we get a hot start. And there we go. All right. Okay, we're going to be flying at about 8,500. Everything else is set up fine here. Let's have a look, see. Flight plan. Menu. We would like to get to the new flight plan, so let's see. Oh, I haven't exported it yet. Now I wonder if it's going to take it. Let's clear that. Let's see. We might have to reload the aircraft now. Flight plan. Ooh, congratulations, it worked.
It sounded as if that came as a bit of a shock.
Yeah, I was really thinking I'm gonna have to now reload this plane, and fortunately we did not have to do that. I'm thoroughly surprised. Shocked is a good word. Alright, so That's where we're at. We're going to take off and fly down to Juneau. Nav, altitude, vertical speed. Let's go for about 1,000 and then we can adjust it as we continue. And let's just check the weather. Get updated weather. .3005. Okay, well that's the closest we're gonna get. There's no 3005 in this aircraft. 304 and then 6. Very interesting. Right, now beacon, strobe, taxi. Landing is on pulse. No, we don't want that on pulse yet. Let's put the cabin lights on. Right, well guys, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's fly. Might as well take a couple of screenshots now. Ooh, these brakes are poisonous. You just touch them and it breaks. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, too fast.
Oh, it's poisonous brakes this. Yes, you just touch them. Very sharp. I don't see my strobes on at all. Maybe it needs to be in the air. I don't know. We'll see. Right, so there was an aircraft that landed just now. Let's see where that's at. It seems to be off. No, it's still on the runway, so we'll taxi and hold. It looks like it's off the runway now. Right, so in order not to over torque this poor little engine, we got to be very careful. And there we go.
I think it must be contagious on the loo as well.
Mm. There's the VOR below us. We're just gonna fly over it and get our autopilot going. Well, guys, I hope you had a good Saturday and that your Sunday is going to be as good or maybe even better. If you were not here at the beginning of the stream, I need to do some FSEconomy flights to make the down payment on this aircraft. And I thought I might as well then just broadcast that. Why not do something a bit different than just Zebo all the time? And there we go. That's where this plan comes from.
I'm just thinking I might just as well set a flight up while you've got one.
Why not?
Going back to that guy that thinks it's getting too complicated,
Mm.
very simple. Stay on one of the old updates.
Yeah, we discussed that.
And what was the result?
Don't know. I left.
Okay,
No, I couldn't take much of that conversation anymore. I just left
I'm
at
sure.
one point in time. Then I went back later on, and then there was like 300 or 500 discussions in between me being there the last time, and I'm not gonna go read all that. So while this aircraft's plotting along, I'm gonna go look see how much money I still need after these two flights, and then book some more.
Okay.
Well, XP Realistic is fantastic. Everything that I do with XP Realistic enabled in my aircraft. When you make a turn, when you do a landing, when you've got turbulence, it puts a whole new spin on things. Having a static aircraft and a static cockpit doesn't do it for me. So ever since FSX and all the other tools we had there, that's always been one of my first things I do when I get a simulator is to make sure that there is movement in the cockpit. So if you stick around long enough or watch my videos, you'll pick up on experialistic, especially on the landings and when you make a turn. Those are the two big instances that you see it actually in action. I don't fly without it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but didn't you say it made you nauseous, John?
Yes, it does a little bit. I think if I was using VR, it, I don't think I'd cope with it.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm not using VR anyway, and I mean, I don't fly without it. There's been two or three other guys that also said to me they get like motion sickness because of everything moving the whole time in their eyes. I don't know. You just have to make sure you don't get that, but I don't know how you're gonna do that. But I mean, if it affects you, you won't be able to use it. That's the bottom line.
We're all individuals. We all
Yeah.
react differently.
Yep.
So, um, I mean, it's strange. I can't go on fair rides and things like that. Put me in an aeroplane, you can do what you like with me.
Mm.
Now, how much of that is realistic? Is it my own head doing it,
Mm.
or is it my ears? I mean, I've always had problems internally with my ears anyway.
Mm.
You know that issue I was discussing with you on reverses, Nico?
Mm-hmm.
I've just checked it again, exactly the same. Still, you you cannot use reverse to back up on an emergency.
Yeah.
The reverses come in, but the aircraft doesn't move.
And you go full reverse, not just reverse idle. Do you actually lift those reverse levers full?
I pull my throttles back on my throttle quadrant.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's activating. Because remember, the Zebo works in two steps. You have to activate it and then you have to enforce it. You have to give throttle. So you activate and then you push your throttle forward to give it full reverses. Try that.
Will do. No, it doesn't work.
Okay, we'll have to check your setup then later. Do you actually see on the ACAS that it actually increases the thrust as you move your thrust lever?
Affirmative.
Okay. Hello, Senker. How are you doing? And hello, Paul. Good afternoon. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad you had a nice vacation.
Some nice scenery on that route, isn't there, Nico?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's very nice. I tried to make authos here, John, but it failed. Not one of the providers create pretty authos in this area. You get some of the areas here that look so stunning on author, and the rest is just no good.
Strange.
George Carney says hello. Hey, George.
Thanks very much, Nico. Hello, Uncle John.
Not sure if you went to make some coffee or something.
Yeah, it's Sunday morning, still something.
Yeah. Early for them.
Yeah, plane hasn't even gone over the So what you carrying, crew, or you carrying just cargo, or both?
No, it's packs. I've got 9 passengers on board here.
Including a gorgeous blonde who he can't keep his hands off.
No, I'm flying the plane and she's not touching me either. Look at those hands of hers. She's sitting there looking all pretty, just looking after herself. She doesn't even look in my direction. It's like she's shy.
Well, I did warn her.
Okay.
To get it packs up in the front, in the left seat, in the right seat. Do you have to go all the way around to get to Juneau, or are you going to go over the top?
No, I'm gonna go straight down this whatever you want to call this. We over the sea basically. This is like an inlet, and Juneau is right there at the left hand side. So I'm just gonna go straight on and then turn left into Juneau.
Okay.
I'll probably deviate 5 degrees just to not hit the mountains there, because I'm gonna descend now to 2,500 feet, and then obviously we're gonna go be lower than those mountain ridges. So we'll just probably go over to a heading select instead of GPS, and then just stay over the water. Might as well do that now. Go down the middle there.
What's the wind like?
Currently, 3 knots there from about 10 o'clock. At Juneau, we have the following information. No wind, nothing. Not even 1 knot on the meter.
do you have to fill out a documentation when you finish?
Yeah, you've got a little plug-in client that you just click start and stop flight, and then it will do the rest behind the scenes. I'll say when I land, because I think I need to do at least 2 more flights to actually make my down payment values, to earn enough to make the payment. We'll see. We'll see when we land how far we need to go. Maybe 1 or 2 more.
So is this at the moment like an HP from the?
Yeah. Yeah, you buy it like a car, basically, and then you pay it off.
John, there's another situation that you could take up. See how much money you can make instead of just flying on a virtual top. See if you can make money for it.
Negative.
FS,
You like the easy one.
yeah. George, sorry. FSEconomy, I'll tell you what, I get bored with it very soon and very quick. It's something that I keep going. I can't seem to get rid of it, but it's definitely not the thing that makes me tick. It's okay to be there, but I don't also want to spend my life in this little cockpit. I much prefer flying the Zebra and the virtual airline stuff.
Affirmative.
Okay, so FSEconomy doesn't allow, doesn't bring in the big aircraft.
There are some, and you get guys who fly them. I don't, so there aren't many anyway. So it's all limited. It just doesn't do it for me.
I remember, I don't know if it was FSEconomy or something like. You were flying and you were dealing. Okay, I'll buy this fuel from you, or if you want to buy this metal from me, and everything like that. I remember you doing that a few years.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was FSEconomy. Can't remember. In FSEconomy, I used to own FBOs, and we had to fly all the materials and the fuel and everything, but I don't have any FBOs left. Once I got rid of L3, just didn't bother anymore. See, the big thing with FSEconomy, George, is I've tried it with a few different people, and inevitably, everybody ends up doing their own thing. They don't want to work as a group together. And then, 1 or 2 guys get stuck with the bills, and you have to then fly your ass off to make ends meet, and then it becomes a chore. Then it's not a fun thing to do anymore. And that's one of the reasons that I went on the sabbatical the last time, because I ended up having to carry everything for a long time, and then, it just lost my interest.
Okay, the guy that at the time was what's his name from Port Elizabeth?
Emil.
No, no, no. Half. I can't remember his name right. Yeah, Emil. Yeah, that's right. No, I just got back after doing a double sound duty this.
Okay.
So it looks like you just go between the mainland and that Long Island, and then
Mm-hmm.
turn left straight onto the road.
Yep. This is such a calm day. It looks like this aircraft's just hanging here. It's not even moving.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Looks like there's about a 12-second delay between the
Discord and the stream, yeah.
yeah, it's about 12.
Yeah, it's better on this version of the YouTube Studio. That new one that they want to peddle to us now is a stuff up. They're gonna have to really fix that. I cannot imagine that the massive Google corporation can actually propose that any normal human being can use that piece of crap. I don't get it. It's like they employed the bottom of the barrel programmers to write that little app thing that we have to use now. It's rubbish. I'll consider using it when they've really fixed it. Otherwise, I'm just going to stay with this one. The studio works.
Yeah, but think about how you were trying to sort out that short flight you did yesterday, and there was 101 things that didn't want to work.
Yeah, no, everything just went wrong.
now where you got land to reference you can see there your move.
Yeah. It's just beyond that ridge now, there next to the upright. So what I'm gonna do is just kick off my shoes so I can get better feel of this pedals, and then I'm gonna disconnect the AP and start. Yeah, sorry. See, these pedals are very sensitive. I mean, look there. It just move it. That's like moving it literally half a centimeter, if even, and it just jerks this plate. So anyway, what I'm gonna do now is just go beyond this ridge here, this little island, and then turn left. So we're almost there.
I assume you've tried to alter the sensitivity.
John, I have done it in most aircraft. Obviously, clearly not in this one. So
Okay. How are you with your nose wheel steering now?
getting better. Let's just
Good.
see what it does when we do this. Shit, it's better.
You didn't apply that, did you?
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
You, you applied that. And does that feel any better?
You can basically rest your foot in the pedals now.
When you find a decent setting for the Z-Bay, you'll have to let me have the file. Or is it unique to the pedals you're using anyway? Okay, but so what will you do with this one? Put it on pause. Meanwhile, I hope your dinner's not getting cold. I got you. Paul said he can't hear Nico on the stream.
Yeah, I muted
Suggest he turns his
myself.
volume.
No, I muted myself. That's when my wife came in. Sorry, guys. So let's start again. Thank you, Paul and Snaz. Thank you for the compliment, because everybody else here on Discord heard me, but obviously not the stream, guys. So apologies for that. But the wife wanted to know if I wanted lunch, and I said yes, so I just muted the mic.
And does a little message around and we.
Sorry, George, you lost me there. I have no idea what you mean.
No, the reflection, the sun reflection of the water sometimes can mess you around
Oh,
a little.
yeah. Now, this aircraft is a bugger to land. I'm going to do my best. Don't laugh at me, just laugh with me, alright, if something goes wrong. Well, we'll see.
I can't promise.
Yeah, I know you. Guys, and also I have linked the scenery in the description below the video if you guys want to try the same flight. It is there. Dankie.
I know what the problem is, John.
Tell me.
Nico is battling. Nico is concentrating to land. That blonde next to him has got his mind elsewhere at this point.
Probably.
He's got a lot to think about.
Come on. Yeah, a little bit of a bounce there. Big bounce. Big bounce. Ooh, and now the ELT goes off on the second touch. Let me just silence that one.
It's a little bit off-putting with that 11-second delay. We hear your comments and then see exactly what you're on about 11 seconds later.
Yeah, but it's only you guys on Discord. The guys on the stream don't know any better. They don't have the delay. For them, it's they see it when they see it.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so welcome to Jano, guys, and that will take care of this flight for us. I'll log it quickly, and you guys can see that it goes into the system. And we shall do the next flight just in a few minutes.
Yeah, I also got to go for lunch now.
Right, so what we do is we go to FSEconomy, and then we basically say finish flight. Alright, the flight is logged and the results can be found on the website. Then we can close it. There you go, we made it. Alright, that's it for now. Guys, I will be back in a couple of minutes and then I'll just start a new stream and we'll do the next leg to make up this payment for this aircraft. Thanks for joining me thus far and talk soon. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Talk
Bye
in a
bye.
bit, Nico.